really consider Spain. Because coming from Latin America, we kind of see Spain, or I saw Spain, I shouldn't speak for everybody. I saw Spain in a very dark light because from what we learn, um, it's very dark, right? From the Spaniards arriving in Latin America, and so it was just never, you know, something that I was thinking I would come to Spain. Um, I'm getting invited, I'm getting asked to be part of this group that I already know, and I knew the foundation was coming, but then later on I learned it was the same kids, some new kids, but the same kids. It just warmed my heart. So that was a definite yes. Yes, I am very humbled by the work the foundation does, and to be part of that to me is very special. Um, and then how I changed. Well, meeting Julio and Francis, because Sam is sort of like kind of Spaniard, but not really, because he's half French, so he's like that was definitely like such a surprise. And I think the main thing I've learned, um, history-wise, is that I guess there is no people in the world that have not had other people come in and change them, or had other people come in and in a way conquer, you know. And but then what comes out of that, and it's usually much more creative and interesting that actually the story that was before that, right? So like the result of these movements of peoples around the world is very interesting. And going to the Alhambra, and not just in the Alhambra, but all of through Spain, you can see that how, and Julio taught me that. He says, we are the Moros, you know, like the people are really, there was always a mix of those two cultures. And you can see it all through Spain, and they're very proud of this. And it's now really to the point where you cannot really draw a line where, oh, it's this culture or that culture. It's really a mix of it all. And it gives me a little bit more perspective for what I take, what Spain is. Right? It like changed my perception completely. Also, and I think we had, because of all the history, we also kind of paint a character of what the Spanish person, how they go into the world, and then meeting people here and see how they are with each other, and how like a lot of the women that I would see in the towns, like they remind me of my grandmother, or my, you know, or my aunt, or like the way they treat each other. And it is so like familiar, like they are very they have this familiarity and this like warmth about them, how they treat you and how they are with you. And so to me that's very endearing. That like changed me a lot. So muchas gracias.